Hello and welcome to the Detonator Stakes Day edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 9 races on Saturday at Ascot. We're expecting a shower or two, 30 degrees Celsius, so it might be quite humid, but not a great deal of wind around. The track to be a good 4 and the rail, it will be at the 3 metre position. Race number 1 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 1:02. It is the Glenroy Chaff Maiden over 1,200 metres. And in replay, let's have a look at the last start performance of Bruce Almighty.
To work its way into the clear from Riding Hood fame. Magic Empire is next, a couple of lengths from these leaders. And I Hope You dances down the outside as Rue grabs the lead at the 200. Rue down the outside, Attila's Dream coming, and Bruce Almighty threading its way through back towards the inside. Magic Empire runs on. Bruce Almighty snuck through on the inside, grabbed the lead from Magic Empire. They went to it. Tight go.
Relatively weak maiden to start the day at Ascot on Saturday. Going with Bruce Almighty here, I think he maps quite well in this race that only has a handful of chances on the exposed form, and he beat a couple of his major dangers at Pinjarra last time out, that being Perfect Harmony and Attila's Dream. Gate number 5, Chris Parnham, he's possibly the best jockey on show on Saturday with William Pike in the East, goes on top. From number 8, Perfect Harmony. Now this is the half of the stable star in King Blitz, 3 wins from 6 starts. Hasn't really lived up to the hype of Barry Newman, but does get Jade McNaught here, 1.5 kilos off, down to 54.5. Gate number 1 is the main danger. Number 2 is Son of the Sun. Starts his latest campaign sharply back in trip from last preparation. Ended up over the 1,600 metres. Returns here over the 1,200 and draws gate number 4. And then number 3, Attila's Dream. Mentioned this horse before. Raced against Bruce Almighty and Perfect Harmony 2 weeks ago. Split them, but has drawn sticky here for Summer Dixon and Noel Rutland. Top selection in race number 1 is number 1, Bruce Almighty, to beat 8, Perfect Harmony, 2, Son of the Sun and 3, Attila's Dream. Race number 2 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 1:42. It's the Salinger Plate over 1,100 metres for the 2-year-olds. We're going to go all the way back to December and the debut win of Our Danny.
Talker into the straight. Starfield Impact led the way, 2 lengths clear. Our Danny, a further 2 lengths, Too Spicy, starting its run down the outside with 150 left to go. Starfield Impact is the leader. Our Danny comes again down the outside. Too Spicy can't get to them. Our Danny reaches the lead once more, and Our Danny is going to be too strong. It's been a very good day.
Our Danny has had 2 runs at the racetrack. They were both in November. Elected to show you the first one because it rated extremely well. Beat Starfield Impact, then was beaten by Starfield Impact in the Crystal Slipper. Willing to forgive the second up defeat. Makes a gear change here, does the trainer, which is Luke Fernie, who takes over from Dion Luciani. Puts the earmuffs on before the race. The 2 trial wins and the debut win were excellent, and the run behind Starfield Impact was okay. Goes on top from number 1, Dom to Shoot. Now they elected to wait for this 1,100 metres race. They were in a 1,000 metre race last week. They thought that would be too short. I still think the 1,100 metres might be on the short side for Dom to Shoot. He did win over course and distance, and he does get gate number 1, but he just goes in for second here. Number 10 is Watch Me Dance, who placed 3rd in the Magic Millions at Pinjarra Park a fortnight ago. Ryan Hill takes over from Brad Parnham, who rides Warm and Fuzzy for his father Neville instead. And then number 3, Mindari, who resumes carrying her family's honour. This is the wonderful Clare Castle family. All of them have been winners. Has drawn pretty good here, Mindari. Gate number 3, this is the full specialism we will see later on the card. Race number 2 at Ascot, my top selection is number 2, Our Danny, to beat 1, Dom to Shoot, 10, Watch Me Dance and 3, Mindari. Race number 3 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 2:22. It's the Tab Touch West Speed Platinum Handicap over 1,600 metres and in replay. It's a hard watch this. Let's have a look at Kelly's Gem, finishing second last time out.
Merritt grabbed the lead from the Black Watch. Ava Express behind those. I Am the Sheriff. Kelly's Gem trying to thread its way through. Precious Cargo. Here comes Street Fair and Unending as well, right down the outskirts of the track with 100 left to go. Unending towards the inside. Ava Express. Kelly's Gem. Street Fair deep out. Ava Express does better than them. Ava Express.
Kelly's Gem was the innocent victim of a rare William Pike ride, but it was far too cute for its own good. Elected to come up the inside in that Class 3 handicap on the 12th of February. Had he pulled Kelly's Gem to the outside, I think most people think that Kelly's Gem would have got the chocolates. Was only just beaten by Ava Express. Nominally up in grade, but did finish second in a typical similar race 3 starts ago. Has drawn sticky here, gets gate number 9. Clint Johnson Porter takes over from the Wizard. 60 kilos. Tried to find something to beat her, but ended up landing on Kelly's Gem. Goes on top from number 6, Street Fair, who only just lost out to Kelly's Gem in the replay race, but you'd think with a bit more luck in running here, Kelly's Gem will increase the gap. Number 7 is War Class, who returns to the Big Smoke for the first time since November. Maps to advantage, gate number 2 for Brodie Kirby and Steve Wolf. Brodie Kirby now doesn't claim anymore. And then number 8, Sakiara, placed second in a similar event 2 weeks ago. Should get a nice run from gate number 3, probably a better run in transit than Sakiara got from gate number 8 at Pinjarra Park a fortnight back. Top selection in race number 3 is number 1, Kelly's Gem, to beat 6 Street Fair, 7 War Class and 8 Sakiara. Race number 4 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 2:55. It's the Varley Lynn Lynch Handicap over 2,100 metres. In replay, let's go to Narrogin and the Narrogin Cup win of Burning Pride.
To the outside and finishes stylishly now inside the 250. Here's Burning Pride racing to Here Comes Lenny, then Superior Smile, and further back is Stafford's Lad, but Burning Pride shot away from Here Comes Lenny, who's battling on from Superior Smile and Stafford's Lad. Burning Pride the favourite.
Tricky staying race as ever in Perth. Went with Burning Pride here, brought up the hat trick in the Narrogin Cup, with short odds to do it as well. $1.60 beat Here Comes Lenny by just over 2 lengths. Here Comes Lenny is also in this race. Now, the obvious negative is that Burning Pride loses William Pike, but does get a 3 kilo claim down to 57 with Chris Game in the saddle. It doesn't look the greatest of races. A bit like race number 3, tried to find something to beat the top weight and ended up with the number 1 saddlecloth. Goes on top from number 5, Morning Song. Has beaten Burning Pride previously, but that was William Pike in the saddle and without the bar plates. Team Williams put the bar plates back on the fronts of Morning Song on Saturday. Number 4 is an intriguing runner, that's Crystal Valley. Put up her best performance for quite some time last time out when second to the Big Show. Her best ratings over staying trips probably would win this race. Interesting that she went for a trial after that run, so she went around over 1,000 metres under Jordan Turner on the 14th of February. Quite like the trial, under no pressure whatsoever. She could win this without surprising. And then number 2, Juicing Carrots, third up off a long spell, but from a map perspective, probably Juicing Carrots gets the best map in the race, so goes in the minors. Top selection in race number 4 is number 1, Burning Pride, to beat 5 Morning Song, 4 Crystal Valley and 2 Juicing Carrots.